we're chilling because it's literally just vibes, bro. Solely just vibes. After Castlevania Nocturne's first season, I was cautious but still interested in the show. While the season was enjoyable, it didn't leave an impression on me like I had hoped. It wasn't bad by any means, but replicating Sypha, Trevor, and Alucard's relationship is extremely difficult. That chemistry is unmatched, being one of the main draws of Trevor's story. So when season 2 was announced and eventually dropped, I was excited but weary. There was no doubt that I'd watch it, but I was hoping to find that intangible but very real feeling that the original made me feel, whether it came from Richter and his group or the antagonist. So after watching season 2 2 months later, not because I didn't want to, but because I was preoccupied with ReZero back in November, December, I can say that this season is an 8 out of 10. The story is simple but fun. Elizabeth Bathory and Drolta are trying to get Sekhmet's corpse so Bathory can become a god. Richter and his group have to stop her, but the in-between is what makes it fun. The first 3 episodes were okay, but they had me feeling iffy about the season. But then episode 4 happened. That's when the season really begins. I won't spoil why, but if you can make it there, the rest of the season will be even more enjoyable. If you can't, however, then this season just isn't for you, unfortunately. My favorites are definitely 4, 7, and 8, because good lord, those episodes are peak Castlevania. The animation is beautiful as always. Sometimes it's stilted and stiff while retaining the beautiful colors. That usually happens when characters are expositing though, so I'm not pressed about it. But when it isn't stiff, it's fluid, fast, and flashy while still retaining the beautiful colors, which coincides well with the fighting because somehow it got even better. Richter might be my favorite because he's legit just an aura farmer. Him and Alucard are unmitigated sauce merchants. That was the intangible feeling I was looking for. Richter being harder than hard. The way he fights elevates him to dog status. The antagonists themselves were enjoyable. Giving them backstory this season was a good choice, feeling borderline necessary to keep me invested in them, which goes hand in hand with the main cast. Last season was Richter's season. This season was Annette and Maria. They are a lot better than they were last season because they get fleshed out. As for the voice actors, they had solid performances. Nothing I'm gonna write home about, but definitely not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, 8 out of 10 season. It delivered and delivered well. I imagine there'll be a season 3 because there's still loose ends they need to tie up. I hope it covers Orox and Richter finally confronting each other. There's so much potential here that I know that the studio will deliver. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you all think about this season and if you're excited for season 3. I'm starting to prep for my next video because it's gonna take some time, so I hope you can bear with me. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I've been Infamous Isaac and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
Well, let's get away from the steering wheel. You're way too drunk to drive. Give me the keys, lad. I need to go for a spin, I do. Well, let's get away from the steering wheel. I'm not even drunk, lad. I've only had like 15 Stellas.